Hey guys, my name is Sandra and I wanted to make a quick video to kind of share with you why I think you should look into the Beachbody opportunity to see if it's something that is for you or not, up to you. And let me share a little bit about myself. I am married. I've been married to my husband for almost 20 years. I have 5 beautiful kids, which can be very, very busy and, most of the time. And, right now, let me just go back a little bit. We used to live in Chicago, and in Chicago, we both worked, very busy, and it started getting a little too stressful. I mean, we would leave the home and, take the kids to school and everything, and it would be dark. We leave early in the morning, it's still dark. And by the time we got home with the kids, it was dark, and it was like they weren't able to play with their, the neighbors, or, they weren't able to really enjoy their childhood. It was just, school and come with me to my job. And then by the time, I finished, it was nighttime. So I felt inside me something had to change. And me and my husband discussed it and decided that I would quit my job as a talent agent and go work and stay home, which was very hard because I've always been a very hardworking woman. I've always loved working, making money, contributing to our family. It was a very hard transition, but I knew it was the best thing for our kids. So it's something that we had to do, and something we both decided was the best thing for our family. And we did become a one-income household, which I'm sure a lot of people know, it's very stressful. To put everything, I felt like it was very stressful for my husband because, to put everything, all the responsibilities and about the bills being paid and everything on his shoulders, I just felt, was very, very hard for him and for me and for all of us. But it was something that we had to do. So, my husband, he worked very hard morning and night. My kids hardly got to see him, which was, stressful. And, but we ended up paying the bills and on time, like we're supposed to. And then came another stressful moment when he got laid off. Now, when he got laid off, my husband is very resourceful. He found ways, worked jobs here and there to make sure that our bills were paid, our rent was paid on time, and even then, unfortunately, we were evicted. It was actually 3 weeks after I had given birth to my son. I had a knock on the door. It was a police officer and some other people. I have no idea who they were, and they all were carrying these big black garbage bags. And I'm like, okay, what the heck is going on? And he advised us that our landlord did not pay, I guess, the association fees, which was a big no-no for like almost a year. And we did not know that. So unfortunately, no matter what, we had to leave right then and there. It was just hard. So I'm holding my baby. Of course, I'm just had a baby. My kids all, I was during the summer, so my kids all came from the neighbors. And I mean, literally these people, these strangers, I didn't even know who they were going through our stuff, just putting our stuff in big black garbage bags. Like, I just can't tell you the feeling. It's like all the neighbors are sitting there watching, and they're taking our couches and everything, putting it in the front yard. And my husband had just started a new job that day, and I had to call him to come home. And the look of devastation on my husband's face when he got out of that car will haunt me forever. I mean, it's just, I could see it. He worked so hard. He did whatever he had to do, and we just still couldn't do it. We couldn't make it. And I just honestly did not want my husband to feel like that ever again. And I did not want to feel or have my kids go through that again. So we were homeless for 5-6 months. We did move to Florida. We got back on our feet. We still stayed one income. I did have a baby. During this time, I did get extremely overweight. When I was 9 months pregnant with my daughter, I was about 300 pounds. So after that, I started trying to find workouts, and, I didn't really stick. I tried everything, Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, everything, and honestly, nothing stuck. I did good for a little bit, but then I just fall back off the wagon and gained everything back. So I started a new program called Turbo Fire, and I started doing more research into it. I really enjoyed the workout, and I started looking on Facebook deciding to join Facebook, because I didn't want to join Facebook, but after convincing, I joined, and I started seeing people posting about Turbo Fire and P90X and these other programs. So I got in contact with some of the people, and then they started I started seeing posts like coaching opportunities. I'm like, okay, what's that about? So at this time I was also going through, I felt like a big black void. Like I just felt like God had made me for more than this. I mean, I love my kids, I love my husband, and honestly, it's like you just, as a woman, you want to be able, you want something more for yourself, and every woman, I know every woman loves their kids and their family, and they feel guilty for saying, oh, I want more, something for me, because you feel selfish, and that's how I felt. So I kind of held it all in, and it was just something that kind of grew and grew. It didn't go away. So it just, I started getting more depressed and sad, and just kind of angry. And it's like, it was like God was like trying to tell me, like, hello, you need to, he was just giving me hints back, everywhere. Like everywhere I looked, it was like I was just getting this opportunity, presented to me. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a look at this opportunity, because something, obviously I need to, something's going on. I'm getting all these like feelings of I need to check it out. So, I did. And honestly, it just felt really good. I was like, okay, I'll just, join and see, what I can do, and, keep on my journey. I was like, I felt like I couldn't be a coach, honestly, because I was overweight. Like, who am I to coach anybody, But honestly, I just kept doing what I was doing. I kept just sharing my journey, putting my journey out there. And, why not? I'm doing the work. It's not like I'm not doing the work. I'm putting the effort in. I'm doing the work, why not share with others? So that's what I did. I practiced what I preach. I put my journey out there, and I started getting more people messaging me, or, wanting just some help and some guidance, of how they can get started, or what can they do for nutrition. And I just felt like, wow, if, I just had like a moment like, wow, if I can feel this awesome. Like I started getting like better confidence, stronger mindset. I just felt more energy. I felt like, wow, like so many doors were opening. I just felt like there was so much more possibilities for me, for my husband, for my kids. It just felt awesome. Like I just started getting more inspired to do more. And I felt like if I could share this feeling with others, especially women, why not? Why hide? I didn't want to, I don't want to be on, I don't want to film myself. I didn't want no one taking pictures of me. That's how I was. I just don't take a picture of me. I don't want to be on camera, but you know what? If it'll help somebody, why not? If I can share with someone and help them feel the same way I'm feeling, why not? And that's the kind of attitude I took at it. I was like, you know what? If I can help someone, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm not perfect. Nobody is, but it's not about being perfect. It's about being better than you were yesterday. It's about doing more. It's about growing every single day to become a better version of yourself. And that's what I'm trying to do. And that's what I'm trying to pass on to others. And honestly, this opportunity, I started looking more into the opportunity, and I started seeing that, wow, I started looking at other coaches and what they were doing. And I didn't realize the $1 million opportunity I had in my lap. Honestly, I did not. I was just like in shock. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I need to do something. This is like an awesome opportunity to help, not only other people, but to help my family, to make sure that my husband never has to go through that, or for us to see my husband's devastation again, to be able to help, my kids with whatever goals or passions they want to do. To be able to go on more vacations, to take my kids to Legoland, to Disney World, to see more of the world, to help more people, And as a mom, I think that is so important to be able to, I don't know, it's a crazy feeling, and I just can't find the word for it. But I just feel like my goal, my purpose in life is to become the better version of myself that I can, and to lead other women in the same path. And why not? If this opportunity can help me, it can help so many other women, especially if you're a busy mom who's always working, or has to work or a single mom who has to work 2 jobs and hardly see their kid, missing out on so much opportunity when it's so important to be, present in the kids' lives and go to their sporting events and be involved in their school. It is so important. And this, at this age. And I just felt like, wow, if a mom can, take care of herself, like me, take care of herself physically, mentally, and financially, and be home with her kids, working a couple hours a day, and being able to stay home with her kids, see them grow, be present in their lives, and not having to worry about the bills, not having the stress of, oh, I got to work here, I got to go here, oh, I can't take off. Why not? This is a crazy, I honestly, I was hesitant at first because like, there's no way, it sounds too good to be true, but it's not. I'm living it every day. I'm working, and I have 5 kids, and the time excuse is no excuse, because if I could do it, having 5 kids, taking care of my home, going to school full time, anybody can do this. And of course, I'm there to help you. I'm not just gonna, I'm there to help you. I have trainings and I help you, and in any way I can. Obviously, I'm there for you, And I just see this as $1 million opportunity. I have seen coaches go from broke, homeless, to making 6 to 7 figures in 2 to 3 years. I didn't believe it, but I sat there and went through all these coaches, and I saw what they were doing, and I was like, wow, they're not doing anything special. They're not doing anything. They're not, anything more than what I could do. Why not? Why not give your kids the opportunity of having their mom or dad home, being present in their lives, and also being able to be financially free, having that financial freedom where you don't have to worry and stress and it actually, honestly, our marriage, who knows, our marriage has gone through so much trials and tribulations that would have broken up any marriage. But you know what? I fought hard, and I knew that I needed, in order for us to survive this, I needed to do something. And this is a path that I've taken. And honestly, it's a path that I would love to share with you. Like I said, if you're a mom, a working woman, a dad, that wants to be home with his kids, I encourage you to look at this opportunity. I mean, what other business can you start for less than $40? That's it. It's less than $40 to start your own business. And you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be a nutrition expert. You don't have to know. You just have to be you. You be authentic. That's it. You're not trying to be anybody else. You're just being you, and you're sharing your journey. You work on yourself and you help others along the way. That's all you're doing. And honestly, it's not, I mean, people say, oh, I don't have time, or, oh, it's too much money. But honestly, what is it worth to you? What is it worth you being home with your kids? You being able to pick up your kids from school, drop them off at school, being present in other activities. What is it worth? What is it worth for you to be home and not having to worry and stress over bills and literally sit there crying because you have no idea where the heck the money is coming from? Because that's what I used to do all the time. What is it worth to you? I don't know what it's worth to you, but it's worth a lot to me. And like I said, I'm in it for the long haul, and I'm looking for 5 to 6 power partners to join with me. And if that's you, if you want a better life for you and for your kids and for your family, you could actually help out your family as well. Why not? What is it worth it to you? It's a lot for me. And I'm looking for, if you're serious about changing your life and changing your family's life and changing the generation, then call me. You can message me, Sandra Maria Perez 5@gmail.com. You can find me on Facebook, Mama Sanity, or on my blog, which is www.mamasanity.com. But if you want to change your life, just take a look at the business. Take a look at the opportunity. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, that's perfectly fine. But what do you got to lose by looking? Nothing. So I encourage you, reach out to me. Even if it's just help with physical fitness or nutrition, I'm here to help you. So Hope you guys have a blessed day, and hope to hear from you guys. Bye.